This example asks us to write down the equation of a line which passes through the point 1, negative 3, and which is parallel to the line 2x minus y equals 9. So what I've done here is I've drawn in the line 2x minus y equals 9 and the point 1, negative 3. And what we're going to be looking for is the equation of a line that goes through this point, 1, negative 3, parallel to that line. So let's say if that's the line, then something along here, and I apologize for the drawing, my drawing skills, but we're going to be looking for a line which goes through that point 1, negative 3, and which is parallel to the line in blue. Okay, now we know that the line in blue, the equation of the line in blue is 2x minus y equals 9. We don't know what the equation of this orange line is that's going to be parallel to it. So this process is a little bit longer than what we've done before. The line that we're trying to get is the orange line, and we already know a point on it. But to get the equation of a line, we need both a point and the slope. So the thing we're missing is the slope. We know a point on the line, 1 minus 3 is on the orange line, but we don't know the slope of it. What we do know, though, is that these two lines are going to be parallel, and parallel lines have the same slope. So if we can figure out the slope of the blue line, then that will tell us the slope of the orange line, because they're going to be exactly the same. So step 1 is to get the slope of the blue line. So step 1 is to get the slope of the known line, okay, the line whose equation we already know. Well, the equation of that line is 2x minus y equals 9. And what we're going to try and do is we're going to try and write this in slope-intercept form. In other words, we're going to try and write it with y on its own. Because if we do that, it'll be y equals mx plus b. And so if we can turn this into a y equals, then whatever number is in front of x, that'll be our m, our slope. So to get y on its own, let's take the 2x across. Okay, so let's take the 2x across. And that gives us minus y, don't forget the minus sign, is 9. As the 2x comes across, it becomes negative as well. It changes sign as well. So we have minus y equals 9 minus 2x. But it's not minus y equals mx plus b, it's y equals mx plus b. So we don't want minus y, we want y. The easiest way to go from a minus y to a y is to just change every single sign in the question. So if negative y is 9 minus 2x, just change all the signs. Y will be negative 9 plus 2x. And now we have y on its own. So y equals mx plus b, whatever number is in front of x. Once y is on its own, whatever number is in front of x is our slope. So plus 2, that's our slope. The number that's attached to x. So that's the slope of the blue line. The line that we know. Okay, so now we can move on to step 2. And step 2 depends on the fact that the line that we want is going to be parallel to the line that we have. Step 2. Okay, just one sentence basically. The lines are parallel, so that means they have the same slope, and therefore the slope of the orange line, the new line, is also 2. Okay, so now we know the slope of the new line. We already have a point on the new line, 1, negative 3, and basically from here it's quite simple, quite straightforward. So to get the orange line, step 3 is write the equation of the new line. So what do we know about the new line? Well, we just found out that its slope is 2. And we also know, if we go back and read the question and look at the diagram, it passes through the point, the new line when we're trying to get it passes through the point 1, negative 3. Okay, 1, negative 3. Okay, so remember, slope is m, point is x1, y1. Okay. The formula for the equation of a line one we've been using for a little bit now. Y minus y1 equals m on x minus x1. So that will be y minus negative 3 equals m, which is 2 on x minus x1 is 1. So y minus minus 3, minus minus is plus, so y plus 3 equals, and if we distribute here, we get 2x, 2 by minus 1 is minus 2. So we get y plus 3 is equal to 2x minus 2, and then we'll want to move the number over. So we have y is equal to 2x minus 2. Move the plus 3 across, becomes minus 3. Y is equal to 2x minus 5. Okay? So this new line would be y equals 2x minus 5. Okay, so in fact it should be going through this point here. That's where it should be crossing the x-axis. So that's what it should look like. Okay? And it's more parallel. Okay, hopefully you were able to figure that out, and it was okay. Now, one for you to try yourself. Okay, try finding the equation of a line containing the point let's say 3, 5, and which is parallel to the line 3x. That's right, 3x plus y equals 1. Okay, so hopefully that will be something that you can do. Just copy the steps that I've shown you here in this last video. Okay, thanks.